In Genesis 22, verse 9. And when they arrived at the place that God had told him about, Abraham built an altar of thanksgiving, an altar to God, and arranged the wood and bound his son Isaac. My God. Come. Lie down. Now, between Isaac and his father, who is more energetic? How many young boys this generation will allow their old father to tie them? You didn't hear me. Not that Isaac didn't know what tying of his hand meant. Because there was no lamb. By the time the father tied his hands, tied his legs, he knew it was over. We have preached about Abraham's obedience. We should talk about Isaac's submission. Preachers have preached, oh, Abraham obeyed God. But what of Isaac's submission? Because there were only two of them in the place. Without Isaac submitting to the will of God, the father didn't have the power to tie him. The man was too old to tie this youth. He was too old. Only two of them. When the father would say, lie down, he said, for what? And tied his hand. He knew it was over. Meaning, Isaac would have told the father, if this is what God said, that my life is worth, that the purpose of my birth is for his sacrifice, then let his will be done. I can't question my choice of being the sacrificial lamb. But I know you, my father. You have told me about this, your God. You have spoken to me about him. How he told you to leave your father and you left. How he has never failed. How he has always come through for you. If he said, I am the sacrificial lamb, tie me. Let his will be done. And when they arrived at the place that God had told him about, Abraham built there an altar and arranged the wood. He bound his son Isaac and placed him on the altar on top of the wood. Now, before they bound him, carried him, placed him on the altar, was he sleeping? Meaning, both Abraham and his seed, Isaac, submitted to the will of God.